Steven has a new ability, and for the first time ever, we see him denying a new power. The Steven we know would jump at the opportunity to tap into and learn this power. But something has changed, and it's not for the better. What happened to Steven, and what does his new power have to do with it? Hey Deviants, it's Debbie and welcome back to my channel. Now, let's talk cartoons. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Debbie. This is my channel Let's Talk Cartoons, where we do just that. We talk cartoons. So if by the end of this video you'll like what we do here, talking about cartoons and stuff, please be sure to subscribe and drop a like down below so we can know. Real quick, I just want y'all to know, if you're a regular here, you may have realized a new title card, and that's because Into the Universe is the series on my channel that I had dedicated to Steven Universe before, but since Steven Universe itself is done and I wanted to change along with the show, I decided to make a new series which is now going to be called Into the Future. So I hope you guys enjoyed and all the things that we're going to talk about, because I'm very excited for the new content that I'm going to create. But anyways, let's get into this tea. So after watching the first 4 episodes of Steven Universe Future, it is clear that Steven is battling something. Not only that, but he has this new power that we can't fully understand because Steven himself doesn't fully understand it and he's not trying to. In an interview at AwesomeCon 2019, Zach mentioned that the body of work in Future is some of the most important to him, and after seeing the first 4 episodes, I can understand why. It's clear that Steven is growing up, and his new power is a representation of that. However, Steven is at a stage of his journey where he's just seemingly in denial. He's in denial of the fact that he cannot fix everything. He needs to learn that even though Pink Diamond is his mom, he's not responsible for fixing her problems. Steven has expressed in the past how much he just wants his moment to breathe. A moment where he can just stop and be, as the song Happily Ever After tells us. If I could just stop right here and be finally done, finally us, finally we. He just wants relief, but how can he get there if he can never know what's gonna pop up next? What's the next terrible thing? I mean, who could have predicted Spinel's mess? Who could have predicted that? And then you have this thing with volleyball, like where does it end? How many terrible things could Pink have done, and how can he just stop them? They may never stop, but the real burden is the obligation Steven feels to fix her problems, which is why we saw him straying from bringing up the incident with the rose quartzes. Not only was it an awkward conversation to have, but it would have also been another thing he'd have to fix in his mind. This is why he just lost it after Volleyball told Pearl about Pink Diamond cracking her. This is just another thing he has to fix, and because he was trying so hard and nothing was working, he felt frustrated and he, again, lost it. He could have easily cracked or shattered Pearl because he doesn't know how powerful his new power is, and he's refusing to learn, and until he chooses to, it will keep overpowering him because his emotions are tied to his powers. So until he deals with these new feelings, he won't have control over his new powers. When these feelings continue to grow, so will his power, and the moment his feelings start taking him over, becomes too overbearing, so does his powers, and we'll see a side of Steven that we've never seen. He's gonna put himself in a bigger predicament than we've ever seen in the show before. The thing is though, Steven knows what he has to do. He knows that change is essential in life. We saw him sing about it in the movie. He knows he must change, he must grow, he must evolve and keep evolving and stay in the motion of life. But unfortunately, he seems to have forgotten that, or at least remembers but is denying it due to the fact of how painful it is. Relearning lessons you've learned in the past is a lesson all on its own. You have to open up to yourself and admit that you have failed and be willing to relearn what you have already. Staying consistent is a thing I've struggled with for a while in my life, and I'm working on it. You know, a lot of times I have to go back into my past, relearn a lesson, and have it help shape my future. These things happen, and that's okay. So Steven, buddy, I'm wishing you all the best luck in it. If anybody out there who's struggling with the same thing, I urge you to work on it and not deny your feelings. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to stay positive, change the world for the better, and don't let it change you for the worst. Go around and watch my other videos because this is the end of this video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching my video today. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Debbie. Nice to meet you. I upload videos all the time on this channel, so if you don't want to miss my next video, be sure to subscribe. And speaking of videos, did you watch my last video? If not, don't worry, I got you fam, it's right here. Just go ahead and click on it, watch the video, like and subscribe, why not? See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.